Hey girl, hey, welcome back to At Home with Sharice Jones on Sassy Jones TV. Hi, I'm Sharice Jones. Welcome to the channel. Listen, so we have a fun episode today. We're going to be like, this is my home away from home that we're going to be focusing on today. So I'm redoing my office, my work office, not the home office. So you guys are going to come with me. Child, we right back at HomeGoods. I mean, what we going to do? Somebody tell HomeGoods that I need a partnership or something, or it's just, you know, something. But I have had the same office layout for at least 5 years, and it is time to redesign the feng shui of the space. I'm going to take you there so that you can see it, but it's time to redirect where the chair faces. It's time to rearrange. It's time for some new art. It's time for a new energy because the office is giving very much yesterday. So we're going to take it into tomorrow and we're going to see what we can find. This is beautiful because this is a work project, but also work is paying for this via gift card. So let me just show you my, you know, how we do around here. So, you may know or may not know by watching some other podcasts and things, maybe some Grace Over Grind episodes, that Sassy Jones is not invested. We're bootstrapped, all of that, right? We run on American Express. And by running our expenses through American Express, I use my membership rewards to cash in for gift cards. And one of the favorite gift cards is HomeGoods. So when I say this is kind of like a reward for spending money, if you will, that is going to reward me in creativity, which will create more wealth and more money. So this is a very, very important task. So let's go get into it. Let's go see what we can find and let's go have some fun. All right, I have found a canvas that I love already that is perfect for the work office, girl. Yeah, she's coming home. Okay, all right, now we're in the office. I'm just looking around because there's so many old things. Let me show you. So many beautiful, beautiful, beautiful memories. And it's definitely time to clear the space and create something completely new. And I'm excited about it. So my purchases are all out here, kind of sitting over here and then off to the side as well. Time to get it going and see what we can create. So the first order of business is to quickly identify the things that I do not need. So I appreciate all of these things. But like some of these cards, I have like just cards from over the years. They can definitely go in the box. They don't need to be displayed. I'm a person that keeps some cards. I don't keep all. I do keep some, but I'm gonna keep them, just not display in the office. So they're gonna get tossed. They're in there. Let's see what else. And if you have ever sent me a card or anything, trust me, I do love you. I sure appreciate it. But you know. Oh look, when I went to Tuck. This is a really good program too if you're an entrepreneur. This was a game changer for me. This was the Building a Successful Diverse Business at Dartmouth. That was, I want to say, a week program. And it was grueling. Yeah, that was me right there. But made it through. Magazines, yeah. You can put it in a box. as y'all know, just from following this channel and just watching me purge and throw stuff away, like I'm a purger. I don't believe in holding on to nothing long. Like if you have not touched it in a year to 6 months, let somebody else be blessed by it. I know there's an attachment that we tend to have toward things, especially things that we have earned. But if it's taking up space, it's really, really good for you to kind of unclench that hand and let it go so you can create new space physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally for new things, for newness. And like you don't want to hold on to it all because then that makes you a hoarder, and we don't want to be an emotional hoarder. No. We want to be able to let it go gracefully and put that thing in a box. Do you guys know what this is? This is the Rose of Jericho, and it is essentially a dried flower. And I put it in water, and it is going to pretty much turn into a full-fledged plant, a full-fledged green flower after about a day or two. But this represents new beginnings. So this represents a rebirth, a reawakening, and a new emergence into another dimension. So I'm so happy to have this. I did one at home. And when I tell you, it was right around Easter time, and it was perfect because it was like synchronized with the resurrection of Christ. But this I brought to the office, and I put it in a few different places because we put a period on a lot over this last 6 to 8 months. And this is a new season, it's a new era. And I'm so excited about it. So I have this plant here just in representation of this new dimension. So just in case you never, and they sell these on Amazon, but there's a local black shop here that sells them too. So Rose of Jericho, look it up. All right, so these two shelves I have moved to behind me. They were over here and then one was right here, but I am going to put some new things on the top of them. But I just want to show you like how I used the things that I decided to keep. So like even the little jewelry, everything is a decoration. So I have a little coaster here, but decided to put some of my starter, like my first back in the day throwback designs on here. Just taking a little bangle and just cocking it to the side on a box, and then just everything just becomes decoration. And then I put some of the awards here, and then I also have this shelf, which I prefer to keep clean. These are some of my supplies, a jump drive. So far, so good. Let's keep going. Very first year hitting 7 figures was just 2019. Been in business for, this year will be 12 years. And the first year to touch 7 was 6 years ago. Yeah. So ain't no such thing as an overnight success. All right, so as I am redecorating my office, I'm coming across some things that I used when I first started out in business, and these plates were one of them. Not only because they were beautiful and pretty, but because they are a symbolic sort of motivator for me. So here's what I use them for. I would do house parties, right? Imagine you invited me to your house to set your kitchen up as a boutique, and that's what I did. And I would place these plates all over your kitchen, all over your bar, your living room. I would create different height levels, kind of like have it looking like a buffet, right? Almost like a caterer. I would have little boxes up underneath, and I would drape it with fabric and whatnot, and then I would sit this, and then I would lay a necklace flat on it, and then I would also put a necklace stand and put it on there. And it makes the necklace pop, it makes the jewelry pop, yes. But what people do not know is I always use kitchen bowls, like eating utensils, because this is literally my bread and butter, right? I always want to stay hungry. And by me looking at the plates, it's just a symbolic reminder that this is how you eat. You only eat what you kill, only. And ain't nothing else. All the boats are burnt. You out in the middle of the ocean, sis, right? And so, yes, they are pretty, but whenever I have a look at these plates, especially when I put jewelry on them, it keeps my hunger figuratively and spiritually alive. All right, here is where we are so far. So this entire area cleaned off. I found this in the closet, little cupcake stand. Again, food. But I decided to put our cosmetics on it, and I think it looks beautiful. So just a little pretty. I have a little faux floral arrangement right here. And then I just love these finds from HomeGoods. They fit the mood. They definitely encourage me. The butterfly, the paint splashes. I have a scarf coming out that looks similar to that. Tell him I'm busy. That's for Keon. just really good motivational tidbits. So let's keep going. Let's do one gummy bear right here and one up here. So there's no organization, it's just abstract. So good. Okay, are you ready for the grand reveal? We are done. Feels amazing in here, and I'm gonna give you a tour. Let's go. Ta-da! The feng shui of it all. All right, so wanted to go for just a slight energetic upgrade. So definitely changing directions of my desk. I was facing that way, and now I'm facing sort of like catacorner where there is no one direction. It's like, it's adjustable. So she's cocked to the side, and I decided to put a throw on my velvet chair. This chair I have had since the beginning of time. She has been with me forever. Now this table has not been with me forever. She's a dupe. If you want to see my first working desk, you'll have to go to our store, and as soon as you enter our store, it's immediately to the left, but it's a dining room table. And fun fact, I don't buy working desks, I buy dining room tables. So essentially that is what this is, just sans the chairs. And she's beautiful, but she's a dupe of my original. Same flower wall. I decided to put the mirror behind me because I just don't want to be looking in the mirror all day. I got work to do. Anybody fix no hair? When there's a mirror there, you tend to look at it over and over and obsess. And that is the habit that I am working to break, is obsessing and overthinking. So that is behind me. And let's also see what's behind me. So I have the shelves back here. I need to put some pictures. One thing that I noticed, I did not have any family pictures, any pictures of the boys in my office. It was all achievements and things like that. So my energy has definitely, my focus has definitely shifted. So I'm going to be printing some pictures out from my phone and uploading them to the Walgreens app and having them printed out for 15 cents a pic, babe. Got these beautiful topiaries from HomeGoods as well, and then just really simplified it. So there are no awards in here. There are no achievements. And we talked about the reasoning for that, but I wanted it to be clean. I wanted it to be not completely reliant on what I have. I know what I have, and I don't need the award to see it. I own the memory. That's a word. I own the memory. I actually own the moment. So yeah, all of it belongs to me already. So just making space for new things. So yeah, that's the reason we've got all clean, a clean working desk, nothing on it. And then because we are collaborative, I don't want people when they come to my office to be stuffy or oh my gosh, a little skittish. So I have a very soft collaborative chairs, very soft to the touch. And there's 4 up here. So it's a hangout, I got a cute unicorn sequin twin pillow here. And then this is my view. This is the power view, I'm calling it. Trust the process. I never lose. I did include one picture. This is like an OG picture just to, don't forget where you came from. So that is a beautiful memory. And also, I love what this says too. Dream till it becomes real. One thing that I never noticed from just working in here all the time is that my spotlights, I can change directions. And in the, how long have I been in this building, in this office? Probably like 5 years. This is the first time in 5 years that I've changed the direction of the lights. Just having the space and the wherewithal to notice things. Geez, peace is amazing. So I decided to turn them and face them to where it suits me best. And like some of them were even facing, if you look at the beginning of the video, we had some over here that was facing the window, pointless. May all things work together for your good. All right, and so beautiful flower arrangement. I got that cupcake stand going. Y'all know what it is. Y'all already know what it is, but this is a beautiful beauty display. I'm gonna put some pictures in here. And I love this canvas, better late than ugly, but I just decided to layer the canvases instead of hang them. I totally could have hung them like on the beams, but they're just cute laid as art. A beautiful, colorful lemon tree that's popping off of the Wonder Woman here. And get it right, queen. And just some butterflies and that beautiful tea area as well, because y'all know me and my tea. Y'all know me and my tea. So I'm really, really excited about this beautiful working space. I redid my office at home too. So can't wait to see what becomes of all of this, but I'm excited, so excited for new journeys, new perspective, and new direction. So thank you so much for tuning in. I want to know what your biggest takeaway was from today. Be sure, girl, stop playing. Will you please stop coming to this channel getting all this good and don't subscribe? Like, that's rude. I'm just gonna go ahead and call you out because I see you. I see you right now. You're convicted, sis. You be telling your friends, oh girl, listen to her podcast. And what about your girl? That would good be sharing it. Ain't the least bit subscribed. Ain't the least bit. We're gonna count now. We're gonna do it together. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, and let me know, comment below what your biggest takeaway was from this week's At Home with Sharice Jones episode. I love you, mean it, and live your absolute best sassy life, baby. Bye.